There's a famous interview of Jay-Z that he was on with Angie Martinez that he said, "Yo, when I started doing this rapping thing, my uncle said you're never gonna be a rapper. You suck. You're a failure. You trash." And he said, "Yo, had I fed into that, I wouldn't be here talking to you, Angie Martinez, right now. My uncle's probably listening to this radio show saying that, damn, this dude went platinum."
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's
like,
considered the
his
best.
uncle told him that.
Yeah.
He's like, maybe, he said, yo, and I get it. In my uncle's head, in his head, I wasn't going to make it. But in my head, I knew I was going to make it. You see what I'm saying? I didn't let that bother me.
He was determined, yeah.
Yeah, it was determined. And I don't know if you ever heard, that interview's all over the internet.
But when you say that, I think about the book I read, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, where poor families have that poor mentality where they'll tell you can't make it. You know what I'm saying? Because they have that poor mentality. Opposed to a rich person, there'll be the opposite conversation. Because I always say this, a poor family will teach you how to play the lottery, but a rich family will tell you how to buy stocks. They'll tell you how to invest.
It's funny
You know
you say that, Jay.
And that's the difference when you come from a different background, where you had that type of education.
It's funny you
know
say
what I'm
about the
saying?
lottery, Jay, because every time I go into the store now, I see people playing the lottery, and it'd be
So
like
that's
the old
the
folks.
biggest manipulation.
Yeah, but even if you go, like, if you walk downtown Manhattan, it's very hard for you to find a lottery store to pay the lottery. It's very hard.
Yeah, cause
Mind you, in Harlem, in the Bronx, in neighborhoods that are mostly populated by minorities, all you see is smoke shops that do lottery.
yeah,
You see them like every two, like in one block they'll have 3 stores selling lottery
we
tickets.
Need that money. They need that
Yeah,
money.
but the thing is, but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like exactly what John Tavares said, like they know that poor people are hopeful and they're gonna go play the lottery, so they
Yep.
have the stores there available to continue to have them in that cycle.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They know that they can't have it in certain areas like downtown because that population of their downtown is not gonna go play the lottery because they use their money and they invest it in other places.
Yeah, I just told my boy, I said, yo, next taxes come around, I'm going to save my money up. I'm going to go out to Detroit, man, and I'm going to buy a nice little house and just let that shit sit there. And, you know,
Yeah.
Detroit right now got these nice little
Like
houses.
what, 30K, something like that? 40K for a house?
Like $4,000 they got houses out there.
No.
Word.
I'm serious.
Shit.
Wow.
You gotta understand. And then, like, I live in a Jewish neighborhood. I own a house with my uncle.
Oh yeah, Crown Heights, eh?
Yeah,
Oh, so you're a homeowner. Okay.
I'm a homeowner.
That's
yeah.
what's up,
so,
man.
The Jews, like, we coming down there, like, you know, because it's not that much. They don't have no more space.
Yo,
They need to go somewhere, and right now Detroit is like the poorest city in the United States.
And
You know,
It is.
Jewish people are very big on real estate, so you better go down there and get that before they get there.
So you gotta think about it. You could spend like maybe 5,000-10,000, maybe 20 grand on it, and then you could flip it for like at least $1 million. Just sit, you know, just pay taxes on it.
That's a lot of like get rich.
Yeah, man,
books
I'm
and all
thinking
that.
about doing, you know, everything my own, LLC, everything.
Man, that's
Yo,
what's up, though.
it's all about longevity, man. So if you can get in the game now with not as much money, it's worth it, bro. Because once the shit gets popping, it's gonna be maybe 4 times more than what it's worth. And you want to get in there early so that when it gets to that level, you reap off the benefits. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm reminded about what something Nipsey Hussle said. He said, "I'm not any different than anybody else. I was just relentless." You
Absolutely.
know? He said it. I was like, "I'm not different than you." You know, because I've heard Nipsey Hussle first, like early stuff. No, nothing compared to what he is now. Like it should give you, of how he, you know, before he, and it should give you the inspiration that if this guy is telling you, "I'm no different than you, I just was relentless in my pursuits," then that should let you know that this man came from one of the poorest neighborhoods in LA, one of the most dangerous neighborhoods where nobody had anything. There was no resources for anybody to do anything.
Yeah.
And he rose above that.
Yep.
So that's an inspiration to a young black or Latino
Absolutely.
kid in the city that's being told, "Oh, you can't do this." Just look at Nipsey Hussle and say, "Well, Nipsey did it. He's the same as me."
Right.
Jay-Z did it. He's the same as me. Nas did it. He's the same as me.
Yeah.
I can do it. And the key to success is just being relentless in your pursuits.
Right.
Absolutely. And that song that's playing in the background is the Jay-Z songs. OJ, you heard that? You know, like the context, right, of the song. Like if you think like a you're gonna continue to be that same person.
Right,
exactly.
So if you continue to think that you ain't gonna make it, guess what? You're not gonna make it.
Right.
You gotta be positive, man. And he said, look, I could have bought a house, but now it's worth $2 million. How I feel, Dumbo.
Yeah, Dumbo.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, Jay, he was kicking it there, man. He was kicking it. For our listeners, listen to the OJ, the story of OJ, right? That's what it's called.
Story of OJ.
From Jay-Z. That song, like, it's gonna open up your mentality to so many different things, man.
Absolutely. So listen, real quick. We're gonna take a quick, short recess break. We'll be back in about 15 minutes, but we're gonna definitely, still, talk about the topic. It's a very important topic. Psychological stress, something that many people, especially here in the United States, are going through. And we have no idea what people are going through, where we just quick to judge them. But it's a serious matter, man. And I'm glad that we actually having this conversation because it's deep.
Well, mental health is a serious issue.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, big time.
And there's more mental health awareness nowadays. So there are more resources available to help people who are going through mental health issues. But if you're going through a situation and you need help, man, just talk to somebody in your community about it. That they can access, give you access to those resources to get the help that you need to get.
Absolutely.
Because mental health is a very serious issue.
It is, man. So we'll be back in 15 minutes.